Europe has been a world leader as far as developing concepts of human rights, although of course there are aspects of it that events like the American Revolution preceded the French Revolution, for instance. But in spite of various ups and downs of periods of totalitarian rules in various European countries, authoritarian systems, ever since the end of the Second World War, there has been wide consensus in the non-communist countries about what human rights mean and what the rule of law can mean and what state powers are against the rights of the individual. When the Berlin Wall came down, when the Soviet Union collapsed, that part of Europe, which did not have access to the application of such principles in their lives, now had an opportunity to change the way their countries were being governed. But when there are people coming in from other parts of the world, and if they're coming in very large numbers, whether as refugees or as migrants, there's always the challenge of integrating them into society. First of all, a question of communication and of language. Newcomers will have to learn the languages, and Europe has many languages, so that is already a challenge. And the other one is about finding a way of giving them employment when parts of Europe we know have. Spain, for instance, has youth unemployment, and Greece of up to 50%. How are we going to find jobs for these people? And essentially, how are we going to convince people who come from very different backgrounds and different societies that we do not wish them to lose their identity and their sense of who they are, but at the same time there are certain fundamental principles and values that Europe has at great pain and effort developed over the centuries, and that these are the rules by which we wish to live, and therefore there should be some agreement as to what are the basic rules by which we live.